Where can logistics service providers?
Oh, no! 80-second minutes.
Twice a year that they met. That was like 5 times a year because of the structure of the Danish league. And so Manuel, let's talk a bit about sustainability within the tech industry. Where can logistics service providers help in terms of handling products, but also the supply chain itself in becoming more sustainable?
I think one item to recognize is that sustainability is the top priority for companies these days. The other item is that they certainly need to react fast because it becomes more and more relevant. Logistics service providers do need to focus to bring innovation to the table. They need to focus on bringing integrated solutions to the table, and that is where they can support customers when it relates to their products, especially around the bigger topic of circular economy, where it is all around feeding older and used products back into the manufacturing process.
Where do you start?
Supply chain executives, 90% of them these days have a very strong focus on sustainability. On the other side, only 60% of these companies have a clear sustainability roadmap. So what is certainly relevant and critical is that they develop a roadmap quickly. They set themselves very clear goals and objectives. They make it measurable, and at the end, they ensure that this is then also communicated to their logistics service partner, but also to other suppliers that they have.
Finally, Manuel, to you, what is the single most fascinating topic about achieving a higher degree of sustainability?
Well, Chris, I think you cannot just make it one most fascinating thing. I think there are a couple of fascinating things that we need to keep in mind. I think it is already fascinating that these days more than 60% of the consumers would be willing to spend more on a sustainable product. On the other side, 80% of the consumers would expect companies that they buy products from to support the environment. If we look at it from a perspective of talent attractiveness, we do realize that 40% of millennials do consider the sustainability agenda of a company when they make choices what companies they want to work for. And then, what's also fascinating and a great thing is that sustainability also helps you to drive efficiencies. You can reduce water, you can reduce energy. If I look at it from a personal perspective, my oldest one is a 9-year-old, and he has a very close view on sustainability. He's questioning me why certain things are happening. What are we buying? Is it sustainable? What happens to animals? What happens to everybody else on the planet? And I think, as that generation grows up, it'll be even more important for companies to have a very clear agenda on this. And I think, in summary, a strong focus on sustainability gives every company in the midterm and long term a strategic competitive advantage.
Now let's play. I'm winning.